Hi, Carlos. Welcome to this Christmas wonderland.
Well, thank you.
So, I think most of our viewers know that you appeared on our screens about a year ago. What they don't know is that this Christmas basically marks 1 year in Canada for you. You came from Portugal. So, tell us about Christmas in Portugal.
Well, like in Canada, the Christmas in Portugal is connected with two things: food and family. Food, we have the boiled potatoes with cod, which seems simple, but it's a really um, traditional food for us. And the rice, the octopus rice, which kind of can sound weird for Canadians,
Yeah.
but we have it, and it's really good, I have to say. Um, and logically, the family. I recall my childhood Christmases with my family all around, my grandfather, my grandmother, and all the siblings around. They all complaining about the noise we were doing, and it's cheerful. It's really feeling like part of a bigger family, and even because we center our tradition is very centered on family. We share a lot. That night is a lot to share. For example, on my family, during the time my grandparents were alive, we never watched television on that night because that was the night to share.
Oh, that's a neat tradition, though. No television on Christmas Eve night.
Yeah, because my grandparents, well, they were, well, I know I met them. They were already old, but before, because there was no television, they create this tradition of speaking to the kids that night to explain them what is the tradition we are celebrating, and to insert them on the what they're gonna watch next on the midnight mass.
Oh, what they're going to see next, the
Yes.
midnight mass. Yeah, midnight mass. You were telling me once that that's really a big part of Christmas in Portugal. It's not about Christmas morning mass; it's about midnight mass.
Yes, because on the Portuguese tradition, the big Christmas celebration is Christmas Eve. So we need to end, not end because it's the half. Because normally what we do, we have dinner first, we go to mass, and we come back, to eat again. But it's really the center of the celebration. All family goes, and after mass, after the big celebration, normally, because we all have like the parish as a central church, and on that central church is where we celebrate the midnight mass, and we end it with a big wood log be burnt there, and with all the people who went to mass, singing, praising the Lord for the child who was born, and basically this is the beginning of other tradition, because normally there's a group of people who were there, who go to each house singing the same songs more or less, and basically bringing the good news. And it's a tradition who starts on that night and goes until January 6th, the King's, the Epiphany.
Okay. Oh, that's really neat. So it's like what we see in the movies, like the North American movies, but the carolers going from door to door. You have that as well, but it's really tied around the Catholic truth, in that it starts on Christmas Eve night and continues through the octave and goes on. And so you're wishing people a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and then it continues to the Epiphany.
Exactly.
So one last question before we go. You've told us about Christmas in Portugal, and you've had one Christmas in Canada, and this will be your second Christmas in Canada. What's the one thing you've discovered on this side of the ocean that has become your favorite thing about North American Christmas?
Well, I have to confess, it's eggnog.
I knew that was going to be it, and I just thought you had to share that with the rest of the country. So thank you so much for sharing with us your Portuguese traditions and your newfound North American favorite things. Merry Christmas, Carlos.
Merry Christmas.